No amount of words can explain Robert Maganda's love for dogs.
You can't believe this, but I've traveled to Nairobi more than 4 times to bring dogs on a bus. I would buy 2 tickets, one for the dog, one for me. The conductors always laugh.
Yet this is the least Maganda has done for the love of dogs. Sometimes he forgoes meals just to feed his dogs.
It's passion, it's a hobby, so it's what I like, you know. It's who I am, so.
Maganda traces his passion for dogs to his childhood days in Kenya's coastal city of Mombasa. The family had a number of dogs at home. As he grew older, Maganda bought dogs and began keeping them at his grandmother's home in Mukono, but just as pets.
I was so passionate about it that I didn't care. I would buy collars, dog collars at 70,000, you know, travel all the way to Mukono just to see the dogs over the weekend, how they're doing, and come back. So I was basically riding on passion, just being driven by passion.
In 2013, the 33-year-old ambitious youngster realized that he could make money from his passion. He started breeding dogs for sale.
Twice that year, I made about 13 million Uganda shillings.
Today, Maganda, who is also an IT specialist, makes most of his money from dog breeding.
I breed golden retrievers, Labrador retrievers, and South African boer bulls. You could breed dogs for security, for those who, you know, thieves and things like that.
He builds kennels at his home in Namugongo, near Kampala, and breeds the dogs from here. Maganda sells off the puppies for 1.2 to 2.5 million shillings, depending on the breed.
I mean, if you tell somebody you're selling your dog 1.7 million, their jaw drops and look at you like, what? They tell you, does this dog come with a fridge, or it comes with a shamba boy, or what?
Sit, down. Brooks, down, down. Good boy.
He tells me that for someone to earn significantly from this trade, they ought to be patient.
So if you got a female dog now, you have to wait about a year. That's really long. So in order to breed it. But the whole idea is, the understanding is, by that time, the female is fully mature.
So many people are taking on dog breeding for a business, but without passion, this is not a business one can pull off easily.
Somebody doing for business would probably bail out when he sees it's not generating income as quick as he expected, or something like that, you know, because for them it's all about money. But with passion, you'd go out of your way.
From Maganda's story, dog breeding might appear easy, but he cautions that one must be ready for the many expenses.
They have to eat. You vet bills, you have to vaccinate them, you have to deworm them monthly, you have to wash the dogs, you have to buy the shampoos and the drugs that you need to, you know, kill ticks, fleas.
Not many people understand what dog breeding is all about. Maganda has had to bear ridicule from some members of society, but he is not about to give up.
I've seen money come out of it. I've held dollars out of dogs. Many months I've paid my rent from money from dogs. I've had the privilege of, I think I've sold 2 retrievers to Congo and Rwanda.
This young man is employed in the IT department of a non-governmental organization in Kampala. I asked him how he balances the 2 responsibilities.
I have one caretaker who I've trained on how I want them to be fed, how I want the environment to be clean. And so, of course, every evening I get back home, I interact with my other businesses and make sure that everything is good. Then, of course, weekends I'm available, so I also have time to make sure that the affairs are okay.
To many Ugandans, a dog does not mean anything more than a pet. But even as a pet, a dog is seen as a preserve for the well-to-do in society. For Maganda, this means streamlining the market. He mainly markets his dogs on social media and through word of mouth from one client to another. Maganda has a piece of advice for those who want to try out this line of business.
It's not a get-rich-quick kind of scheme. Like anything else in life, you need to give it time, dedication, increase your knowledge on dogs. It makes sense if a client comes, maybe a Muzungu, and he sees that you actually know what you're talking about.
He intends to enlarge his dog breeding business with a view of making it his full-time job in the near future. Gertrude Tumusiime Uwitware, NTV.